I'm about to see my baby Taylor, and I haven't seen her in a long time. So I'm usually, when she see me, she run up to me like a crazy person and jump on top of me. And I'm wondering if she got a little too old to act like that. Let's see. Look at I knew that. She said her hair is stupid.
Like,
That's the title. I said my hair is stupid face. Yo.
oh my gosh.
It's long though. You gotta chill. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's gonna be fine. I got you. We're gonna get it there. It's getting there. Hey y'all, welcome back. Today I have my boo Taylor in the chair, and okay, wait, this is my hot comb. I had to show y'all the hot comb first. It's electric. I'm gonna put the link for it in the box below. When I said it's electric, did y'all say boogie woogie woogie or no? So listen, I'm pressing her edges with this comb. I love it, but let me tell you about this comb. It takes a while for it to heat up, but once you get it hot, it's great. But I don't know what the whole deal is, so I think that they should kind of work that kink out, because it takes like a good 10 minutes for it to be at its full heat. But other than that, it's a really great tool. So believe it or not, Taylor just got a trim a few weeks ago, and this is how her hair looks. So I'm just going to go in and take a little bit more off, because if you for the first time want to see somebody pass away in the chair, if I would have cut what I needed to cut off, you would have witnessed that for the first time. So I'm not going to kill Taylor today. I'm just going to take a little bit off at a time and work my way up, since we finally live in the same city. When I used to do Taylor's hair before, she lived in New York and I lived in Philly, and I was doing hair for her group. So I got to do her hair sporadically like that. But now that we live in the same city, it's time for me to full on take care of her hair. So as you can see, it's just really thin in the middle and heavy on the sides, especially on the left side. But what's going on with Taylor's hair is the nape of her hair, you know, the hair on her neck basically is broken, so it's not long enough to fill in that space. So how I'm going to go about trimming her hair, she's not the kind of person you could just jump in like, all right, Taylor, let me give you a bob today. She's not really she wasn't going to be ready for that. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a little off the shorter section and a little more off of the longer section, and hopefully within the next few months they will meet. When trimming hair, you want to go all around the edges, the nape, and the sides, just to make sure you get all those pieces. You don't want to skip over anything, because it will break, and it will continue to break up the shaft of the hair, and then, you know, it'll just be a mess, and it'll be getting shorter and shorter. So you don't want to do that. You just want to make sure that you conquer all of the ends. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to trim Taylor's hair a little more often than I would trim somebody's hair whose ends were super healthy. I do most people every 8 to 10 weeks, and I would probably trim Taylor's every 4 to 6. That way we can get her middle piece to meet up with the sides a little faster. So these are my irons, the Titania 22s, and as I stated in my last video, they aren't in stock right now because Rona out here in these streets doing us dirty. So as soon as the earth heals, they will be right back online. So I am pressing her hair on the temperature of 410, and I am doing it piece by piece with one pass. You only want to do one pass because you don't want to mess up her curl pattern. Taylor's also going natural. She has not had a relaxer in some time now, so we don't want to agitate her strong curls that are growing in. As long as you do one pass, she will be okay. People always are tripping about the heat, and it's like, heat isn't the enemy, lack of knowledge is. So before you go to any hairstylist and you trust them with your natural curls, you make sure that you do your research on them first and make sure that you know that they can handle your hair. So here I just kind of bent her ends because it makes the hair appear heavier. With that thin hair in the middle, you don't want to just make it flat because then everybody will see the gap within her hair. So I gave it a bump. So see how heavy it looks already? You can't even tell that she has any thin hair in there at all. So that's the key. Just put a little bump in it. And that's what we used to say back in the day, like, can you bump my ends? Like, some people don't like that, but it's better than just having it showing what's going on with her hair. One thing about Taylor, I've known her for years, been working with her since around 2012, and she never really loves her hair. She's always just coming up with something that she hates about it, and that's why I titled the video, because as soon as she looked in the mirror, she's like, my hair is stupid. This is before we even started doing her hair. She always talks down on her hair, and I always encourage everybody to find the love within their self, to love their hair, because the sooner you find love within it, then you can enjoy it more. So just take the time out to appreciate, you know, your hair, and just find a few things to say about it that you love. And I would like you guys to get in the comments and tell Taylor how beautiful her hair is, because I mean, look at it. It's like, how could you be like, this is stupid? Look at her hair. It's just, to me, it's absolutely beautiful. But she has to feel that way. I mean, even when it was time to leave, she put a hat on. So that's just to let you know how serious she is when she says that. Like, it's just how she feels. And sometimes it takes time for all of us. So I encourage you to embrace your hair. Now at bedtime, all she's going to do is wrap it up with a silk or satin scarf, and don't put anything in it. Cotton dries the hair out, and silk and satin moisturizes. But she cute though, and she gave me everything I needed her to give for this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.